Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your monthly reading. So let's see what is going on with you guys for the month of August 2021 and see what August has in store for my beautiful Capricorn viewers. We're going to look at your current energy, guys, energy of the person, people, situations that may be surrounding you for the month, overall outcome of those situations. There's too many cards there, plus any other messages, words of advice, positive affirmations, anything else that my amazing Capricorns need to know. This is very interesting so far, and I can see there's that spark of something that is just really starting to get off the ground. This is something that's been in the works for a while, or that you've been thinking about for a while, and you're finally taking some action, or things are changing and moving towards that. So that's very interesting. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, beautiful. Look at all this amazing fire energy here. Lots of wands, which, it is going to be a month, like I was just saying, of action, of things moving forward. Finally, maybe after a period of time of stagnation, things are finally gaining some traction. There could be some movement. There could be some actual physical travel. There could be moving house or something home related that's changing. It's very, very interesting. I feel like there, like I said, has been a period of time where there was maybe a little bit of a withdrawal, either on your part or the part of someone else there with that hermit energy. But I think that's really going to change. And there may have been resistance about something too. But overall, like I said, Capricorn, we're finally starting to see some movement, some very exciting movement towards ultimately your happiness. Whatever that is that you have in mind that's going to, help you reach that goal of ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment. You're on your way to that. And this is really, really exciting stuff because, like I said, it's something that you've been planning. There may have been some choice that you've needed to make or some decision that you've needed to make, but you're finally ready to move forward on something. And there's going to be an increase in passion as well. There's going to be an increase in passion. There may be some kind of movement or travel, but ultimately it has to do with reaching this beautiful 10 of Cups energy, and it's different for everyone. In this card, it's a very traditional scene. We've got a couple here with kids, with the house in the background. It's that traditional happy family scene. At the end of the day, that's not going to be what ultimate happiness is for everyone. But this just represents what is your idea of ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment. What is really going to make you content? What's important when it comes to your happiness and, your emotions and your emotional fulfillment? That's what you're moving towards. That's what's happening. And that's what's gaining a lot of traction this month in August. We have so much fire energy that you may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you could have very strong fire in your chart as well. There's a bit of water with the 10 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, there's Virgo, there's also some earth energy here, but it's largely dominated by fire. We are getting met with some resistance, and it's interesting because I feel that this is on your part and on the part of someone else. I feel like there are, people here, yourself included, who are staying very, very strong in their beliefs. 7 of Wands. This is someone who is willing to stand up for themselves, who's willing to defend their position, who's not willing to give in when it comes to criticism. There is this sense of needing to not needing to take the time, actually. I think you've already taken the time. You, someone else, people around you, you've already taken the time. You know what it is that you want. You already know that. You figured it out. And you're not willing to compromise. But someone around you is not willing to compromise either. So that can get a little bit challenging at times. We've got the 9 of Pentacles here. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This, like I said, I feel like in some ways it's also representing you because you're very, very independent. You're very happy being independent. You don't need anyone else. You don't need to rely on anyone else for assistance. And I feel like there may be someone around you who is much the same, who's different to you in some ways, but is also a very, very independent person. And it may have taken a little bit of time for the two of you to get things going because of your very independent nature and their very independent nature. And, this isn't looking too good when it comes to compromise. But the good news is we're going to get a big, big, big increase in communication by the end of the month. The communication in this situation is going to improve. We're going to move on from this 7 of Wands, which is that very defensive energy, that block, to the 8, which means that, and communication is key. Communication, movement, things changing, things speeding up, finally, is key. So there's going to be some very, very key communication, which is going to help take down that very, very overly defensive energy and allow you to move forward in this situation. This could be communication that comes in, like I said, very quickly. You're not necessarily expecting it, or you don't know when, but it's happening. And because this is related to the 4 of Wands as well, this could have something to do with your actual foundation, so your actual home environment, your actual living situation, with some kind of change there. But it's going to be a happy one. It's going to be a happy change. Which is amazing. It's going to lead to potential celebration. Sometimes this is a card of, wedding and celebration and get-togethers with this 4 of Wands. It's a happy energy. It's a happy energy. It does have to do with stability. So your sense of home, maybe even who you share it with, or where it is, or how you feel in that home environment, is going to change and it's going to improve. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to pull some more cards for clarification on these messages. Yeah, we've got the 5 of Cups and the Hierophant energy. So there's definitely a situation which involved a little bit of disappointment in the past. And maybe this was disappointment to do with the way you wanted to go about something and the way that someone else wanted to go about something. Someone wanted things to be a little bit more traditional. Maybe someone else didn't. There was a little bit of a disconnect there. It has led to feelings of disappointment. This overall is a happy situation, I have to say. The overall energy is a happy one. But we have gone through times in the past where it's fluctuated a little bit. There have been disappointments, there have been setbacks. I want to say that I do think it's largely been in your mind. And I don't want to downplay any issues, because if any of my beautiful Capricorn viewers out there have been going through any serious issues, I'm not trying to downplay that. But at the end of the day, a lot of what happens to us and how we react to the things that do happen to us and the things that we experience is based on our own perception of that. So it's how you choose to look at it. And I say that because in this card, we're focusing on these spilled cups here, but we've also got these 2 cups behind us, which we're not looking at the moment. So again, I feel is a past energy. I feel like we've moved on from this, but there may have been a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of sadness when it comes to your perspective on things. And maybe you wanted things to happen quicker, or you wanted things to happen in a different way, and you weren't quite getting there. Maybe you missed, a time frame for something. Like you had an idea that in your mind, by this certain time, you would have achieved XYZ. And that didn't happen. But that's not, that doesn't mean it's a failure. That doesn't mean it's a loss, because you are well on your way towards those things that you wanted to happen, that you wanted to achieve. It just maybe didn't happen exactly in the time frame that you wanted. Maybe it's a month or 2 out. I don't think it's very far out though. So I think you've realized that you have made substantial progress. It's about focusing on the things that you have achieved and not the things that you haven't achieved yet, or that you've lost, or that didn't quite go to plan. Anyway, like I said, I think that's past energy, because this is a lot happier in August and by the end of August, which is great. We're going to get some kind of alignment in terms of what we want, how things to move forward. There's going to be a lot more structure, a lot more discipline, a lot more fairness. Something is going to be resolved. for those of you going through any legal issues where that was putting a block on things, that's no longer going to be the case. That's going to work out, I feel, in your favor. Things are going to go well. It's going to feel good. There could be, we've got Taurus energy and Libra energy here. There could be someone of those signs around you who is very helpful to you, either a friend or someone in a position of authority or expertise that you need to rely on. Whatever the case may be, things are going to improve there and have a sense of structure finally moving forward. And like I said, any legal issues I think are going to be resolved. But I do feel like if there was any disagreement with another person in terms of how to go about things or what the next steps would be in a certain situation, that is going to resolve, or there's going to be a big improvement there. And you're going to feel like, yes, I'm back on track. I know what's going on. I know, the direction I'm heading in, and I'm on the right track. I'm almost there. I'm well on my way to achieving this beautiful 10 of Cups, this happiness. For some of you, it could involve some sort of marriage or, legal partnership as well, which is finally getting back on track after a period of time or certain setbacks. Let's see what else is going on here. So we've got some of this defensive energy around you. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, you may be again dealing with someone who is very rational, very analytical, but also very, very, very independent, has a very, doesn't need to rely on anyone else, is very reliant on themselves, on their intellect, on their ability to, ability to make their own decisions in life, and they don't really feel like they need anyone else. They don't want anyone else's influence. They feel like they've got it right because of how much they analyze the situation. So you could be dealing with someone who's quite intelligent, could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, doesn't have to be, but it's someone who doesn't feel like they need the opinions of others because they work it out for themselves. They do their own research. They figure it out. What has been able to sway this person, however, is the passion. There's a lot of passion in this situation. That Ace of Wands, there is some undeniable attraction, passion, excitement, in this situation, and that's what's getting things moving, because once again, this reading is dominated by that fiery energy. Whether you're dealing with a fire sign or not, whether you have fire in your chart or not, it doesn't matter. It's excitement, it's passion. That is what is spurring this forward. That's what is going to keep this communication going. That's what's going to break down any barriers that are there with someone who is very independent and not wanting to take anyone else's opinion on board. This spark of a new idea, this creativity, this passion, that's what's going to keep things moving. So if this is a relationship, there's a lot of passion here. That is fundamental to things getting off the ground. The passion has kind of slapped this King of Swords in the face, so to speak. It's shaken them up. It's gotten them out of their rational mind a little bit as well. It's interesting. Okay, more Seven of Wands energy here and Six of Cups. So yeah, if there was any, if anything sort of got off track, or there was, a communication breakdown or some kind of issue where, someone went a little bit quiet or there was no compromise, that's going to change, because this new communication is going to come in and propel things forward. And someone wants to get back to a situation where things are good again. Someone has very, and this could be you, this could be someone else, has very nostalgic feelings, very happy feelings about the past. Whatever nice feelings were there, it's not gone yet. It's not gone. There is that little bit of stubbornness still, But at the end of the day, this is a very happy situation, a very happy connection. And so we want to get back to that. That's still very much in everyone's mind. And yeah, we've got the Nine of Cups here. So there's definitely that sense of feeling like a wish has come true in this situation. For those of you dealing with someone, again, you're wanting to get to that 10 of Cups. I feel like someone else is as well wanting to get there. They see it. They can feel it. Whatever this movement is, whatever this change is that's occurring, it's in order to get to that, again, ultimate feeling of fulfillment, happiness, wishes coming true, that sort of thing. And there's, we're going to need to put in some work and put in some effort, but there's going to be a renewed sense of a discipline regarding that, I feel. So it means that if in a situation there was a bit of loss of enthusiasm, let's say, that's no longer going to be the case. We're going to get the passion back. We're going to get the enthusiasm back, and things are going to get off the ground. And the communication, like I said, is looking very, very, very good. There's going to be a bit of a turnaround in this situation. Things are looking up. See if we have any other words of advice, any other positive affirmations, anything else my Cappies need to know for the rest of the month. I don't even think you guys really need advice at the moment. I think just keep working at what you're doing, keep going. Yeah, there's definitely some concern about stability. Like I said, I feel like there have been times where either you or other people around you have kind of withdrawn your energy. However, there's a big shift in perspective that has happened or that is occurring, and that shift in perspective is going to mean that you're going to be able to work together better with someone else. This could be someone in a relationship. This could be a work situation. We do have a lot of pentacles here, but there's a big perspective shift, and that may need to occur on your side as well. But that's going to help you collaborate a lot better with someone else. And again, it's going to help you build that stability that you want in your life. So I am getting that sense of being concerned about stability, concerned about home environment, concerned about, money, finances. That's okay. There's going to be a perspective shift. There's going to be some collaboration. I feel like there are helpful people around you. You may even be combining your actual financial resources with someone else, or then you may be getting assistance from someone else. There may even be like a pay rise at work. There may be extra money coming in somehow, but I do feel like it is a pooling together of resources, and that's going to really help you. You're going to find other ways to achieve your goals, and it's going to be in collaboration with someone else. So or multiple people, whatever the case may be. But that's great. So there's going to be that very good turning point, shift in perspective, good communication coming in by the end of the month, and you're well on your way. You're well on your way to achieving your goals, achieving success, and ultimately achieving happiness, which is what we all want. So lots of movement, lots of exciting action moving forward in the month of August 21, guys. So I'm very, very excited for this, very happy about this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.